Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we are in downtown Kato Paphos, and we're going to go to our favourite street, Bar Street. But hold on a minute, I think that I brought a friend. I just don't know where that naughty little monkey is. Let's have a quick look and see what we can find. Miss Ochingras,
Hello everybody! Hello everybody! How nice to see you again. You know, we are taking you somewhere where you have never been.
I don't think so, LaBeouf.
You have never been.
Correct.
I have never been.
Well, we've taken you down this street quite a few times, obviously, but every time we take you down our favourite streets, we take you in a different route. Today, we're going to cross over there and have a little look of what's going on. Obviously, that's someone's field, and that field is worth quite a lot of money, and they just haven't decided to sell it yet. What have you got to say, LaBeouf?
I think so, because I would be scared to have the house nearby this place. I know these people cannot harm you, but...
Well, what Mr. LaBeouf is referring to is there is a cemetery next door to it. We'll give you a quick scan. Yeah, respect to the people who are in there. They're good people, obviously. But, as we know, everyone builds houses in and around cemeteries or religious areas anyway. So in time, someone's going to buy that field and someone's going to make an awful lot of money. Anyway, let's proceed, because just down there is Bar Street. So,
it is a Bar Street. For a change, we're going to Bar Street. And Bar Street is our favorite area to be. You know how many bars we can show to you that you have never been. Maybe you will never be.
well, hopefully all of our viewers one day in the near future will come to Paphos, and you will have a wonderful time when you arrive here, because it's a fabulous place. The climate is unbelievably kind. The skies are blue, the sea is blue, swimming pools are blue, the hats are blue, the t-shirts are blue, the jeans are blue, the shoes are blue, everything's blue, even the cars are blue, and you're going to have a good time if you come. Now, the Mayor of Paphos has decided to take on his head to make Paphos the greatest tourist attraction and the greatest city in the world, and it is our plan to give him a little bit of help. We encourage you to come here. Bring some money with you, obviously. It's not that expensive. It's a reasonable price to come, and you get a very, very good holiday. There's Pop Life, the supermarket.
But this Pop Life is orange, not blue.
It is, it's orange. We'll come back later with a tin of paint and a brush, and we'll paint it blue. Because to be honest, it would look so much better in blue. Wouldn't it, LaBeouf?
You think so?
I think so.
But I would like it to be orange.
Orange. You like it in orange?
Yeah.
Well, drop it in the comments. Do you think it should be blue, or do you think it should be orange? Good question. It's a nice building, actually, isn't it? It really is a nice building. It's not a very old building, by the way, but because they've constructed it with arches, it's very attractive. And it's got a nice vibe. So, if you're staying in apartments around here, there are many apartments around here when you come on your holidays, pop into Pop Life. Pop Life? Pop Life. Using my English.
It was never good for a start.
She's confused her English. It was never that good to start with.
It was never that good to start with.
Excellent. See, slowly, she is learning the Queen's English.
It was never good to start with.
No.
It was never good to start with. Okay.
If you're new to the channel, if you understand, my beautiful Armenian wife does speak very, very good English. But what you have to understand is she does speak 7 other languages as well. And believe it or not, English is her worst.
Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Paul. But as I said, exactly in somewhere in these areas, I said before, that English is so favorite of mine. I don't know when I will be able to learn it like you do. Maybe never.
Well, as I say, I'm losing my English again. As I keep saying to Miss Ochingras, LaBeouf, I don't want her to ever lose the way that she speaks her English, because to me, it's music to my ears. To me, it's her charm, and it makes me melt. And I hope that the viewers understand it. Some of her first language, if you understand, is Russian. She's Armenian, and her mother is Georgian, hence why she speaks Armenian, Georgian. She was educated and brought up in the Ukraine and in Russia, hence why she speaks fluent Ukrainian and fluent Russian. So we refer to it as her Russianisms. So when she translates from one of her languages, which normally is Russian, into English, sometimes we get a bit of confusion, but that sometimes is very, very nice to my ears. LaBouffe, what have you got to say?
It's going, well, when I'm translating from all these languages to English and I want to describe something what I've seen, then my English, it's like a salad of combination of that's few languages.
Very tasty salad.
Tasty salad.
Yes. I'm going to chuck a bit of chicken in there and a bit of mayo. Wow. And we'll call it the Marika Очень Krasivaya LaBouffe salad. Look at that little church there. It's a beautiful little church, that. If you go hunting back in our videos in the past, because obviously we do quite a few videos, but you will find the little church on Bar Street. And I understand it's not to everyone's interest, but it is a beautiful little church, isn't it, LaBouffe?
This one is an old church also. It's quite old church also, and the fields are done so nicely. These flowers is to die for. Let's not to die.
Well, if you're going to die, come to Cyprus first, and then we can die together. Look at that. Beautiful gardens. Not really something that you expect to find on Bar Street, but it is. Yes, LaBouffe?
Mr. Paul, I just found the tree, okay? Before Easter Day, we collect this tree and put it in the vase, and we just celebrate with these trees in
so
the
this
vase.
is the traditional Easter flower?
Traditional Easter tree things, and then we keep it all year round until next Easter.
Right, so what Marika is saying, that's a tradition, I presume, in the Orthodox faith, yeah. Because obviously Marika is Orthodox, as is Cyprus. Yeah. So these are some of the things that the Ukrainians, the Russians, quite a lot of the Eastern Europeans and Cyprus and the Greeks have in common. It's the Orthodox part of Christianity. Anyway, off that subject, that's a nice little bar as well. Because once you surprised me in that bar, do you remember?
Yes, on your birthday party, Mr. Paul. Yes. On your birthday party.
Well, we didn't actually have a party, but you brought me some various gifts, and one of our superstar subscribers, who is obviously our niece in Ukraine, who's not in the Ukraine anymore. Where is she now?
She's in Bursa in Turkey.
Bursa in Turkey. So Ilona, if you are watching, Yatabella Blue.
Me
and
too.
Yes.
Me too.
Me too. Yatabella Blue, and we hope you're doing fine, and we hope you are rapidly learning Turkish. Excellent. Now, let's continue.
It is not easy language to learn, because I speak that language, and it's not easy language to learn. By the way, the pronunciation and all this these sounds are not easy.
Not easy, no. But as the viewers understand, most of our viewers, English is their first language, we understand that, and most of our viewers, probably like me, only speak English. But we all understand that if you speak 2 or 3 languages, when it comes to learning a 4th or a 5th, yes, 4th or a 5th, obviously it does get easier. So I'm pretty sure that our niece Ilona, who's in downtown Turkey, Bursa, will learn Turkish very, very quickly. Now,
I believe so.
what is that up there? Does that say Harry O's? I think I remember that. I think it was a bar.
Yeah, and this
in
is
the
a
past.
bar.
There's a cyclist. Yeah.
Cyclist.
Yeah.
That's what the traffic was so busy today, and we couldn't get anywhere because.
As we were driving down today, we noticed that the traffic was, well, unbelievable. I've never seen so much traffic in Paphos.
Yeah.
And we understood that in a previous video we saw that a cycling event is happening, and there appears to be a lot of cyclists on the road. So 2 and 2 together, it's probably people coming to watch the grand finale of the cyclists. Look at that restaurant there. We've eaten there, haven't we?
Yeah.
And that's a giant souvlaki machine, isn't it?
Giant.
Yeah, giant.
It has to be for 100 people at the same time.
Should we go and have a look?
Yeah.
Let's take you and show you this giant souvlaki making machine. In Russian they would say shashlik. In our country we would say barbecue. Look at it. Look at that. So they have skewers that go across from there to there, as you can see, and then they skewer them onto, well, in most cases, lamb, pork or chicken, but obviously you can skewer whatever you want. You can skewer me on there if you want. I'll cook slowly, make me suffer.
And the battery place goes there.
Yes. And then a power socket goes onto there, and then that turns that cog, and then this would turn all of these. So you could cook me nice and slowly and make me really, really suffer. I wouldn't mind as long as you get a little piece of it at the end. Anyway, on another note, I mentioned in a video that we had a cat called Bobo. I don't like to use the word had, but he appears to have vanished. We know he's quite old. And we're hoping that he'll come back, but I've got a feeling that perhaps he won't. So wherever you are, Mr. Bobo, we wish you well, and we hope to see you in another life. Shall we go across the road and go through there?
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's an awful lot of traffic. We are fighting with traffic, and Bar Street and all that is closed because obviously it's early morning, and the amount of traffic is very, very high, and they're not tourists driving around. So one assumes that there's something going on down there. Shall we go and have a look?
Yes. Actually, what's going on? Every family, if you understand, in Cyprus, in every family, there it could be 4 people, well, less or more, 4 people, 4 to 5, okay? But could be bigger families. And all of them got cars. All of them want to come down, and all of them want to park somewhere. So this is getting a problem then.
Yes. As in most cultures, cars are on the increase. Public transport in Cyprus, to be honest, doesn't really exist. There are a few buses, but not many people want to use them. So we all use cars. I mean, we actually drive from our house to the kiosk, and if you were sensible, you would walk because it's only 50 metres, but we're not sensible, as you've probably understood. Let's show you this closed down precinct, and some of the shops at the end have opened due to tourism. It's a lovely little precinct. It looks scruffy, and you might think we're going to get mugged, but we're not. What have you found in the booth?
Hello everybody. Hello, how are you doing today? I found the steps. 1, 2, 3. 4, 6.
The naughtiest little monkey in the world. Come on, look.
Monkiest monkey of the monkey's worlds.
Go on, Abu. We've got places to go and we've got places to see. We're rapidly approaching the harbour. When we get there, I'll show you what you've come for, your view. Because we understand that this channel is about 3 things: those views, your views, and of course, my views. So, let's get down to the plage and show the people the beautiful tranquility of the Mediterranean Sea. Miss LaBeouf spotted something. She's always in the vitrines. Look at that.
Yeah. Monkey and mirror.
So, let's get down to the beachfront and let's show you the truly spectacular view. Because I can promise you the sun is gleaming and the sea is glistening. All that's missing is you. So jump on a plane, come down to Paphos, say hello to the mayor, and if you can find us, say hello to us. We will leave you with a spectacular view, and we will say thanks for watching. So, we're having a bit of a motorbike convention. Look at that. Wow. Wow, if you're into motorbikes, this is the place to come. Because all the Gumbarus are here today. There's a range of BMWs, Hondas, That was a Harley Davidson. I don't know a lot about motorbikes, but there's some nice ones, that's for sure.
Some of them are beautiful.
Yeah, some motorbikes, as I say, are works of art. And some of these bikes are worth a lot of money. Look at that one.
Are they going to start or what?
Well, I think they're going to go and have lunch. I think that was their plan. I think the Gumbarus have all called each other and decided to come down to the harbour front and get something to eat and create a little bit of pollution, which doesn't really bother us. Let's show you the view, and then Miss Oching Recivula Booth is going to say goodbye. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe and come back for some more of our madness. Mr. LeBooth, what have you got to say?
I would like to say to all of you to have such a lovely days as we do have today. And I would like to tell you thanks for watching. We are appreciating all what you do for us. And see you very, very soon with our big hello to everybody. And Miss Crocivella, we've got places to go and places to see.
Someone's taking the phone.
You going the wrong way, Miss LeBouf.
She often goes the wrong way. Look, 2 more tourists are being dragged in and they'll be staying in a hotel near us soon.
Wow.
You see, we've come up with many innovative ways to get tourists to Cyprus. Canoes, paragliding, even EasyJet. Anyway, LeBouf, say goodbye.
You know, one more thing before goodbye. I want to say that I have never, last few years, I have never, since COVID started, I've never seen that live atmosphere in downtown of Paphos, which I'm glad to see. It means that we are going on. Thanks for watching. We love you to bits. Come back soon. We will love you to bits with this bottle of water.